Hi everyone, hope you're all alright. Still at COVID central here, I'm afraid. Main problem, I think I've got pain in my gums and my back and a sore throat's been the main problem. I mean, this is the second time I've had COVID. I've got to say it's not as bad as it was the first time, but I've got to say it's still not very pleasant. But anyway, enough of COVID, and where do we start today? At the point of this video, the Chancellor's gone. Yeah, Kwarteng, he's gone. After 5 weeks of chaos, delivering stupidity, ignorance, a total right-wing shit show, basically. And Truss, she has to go as well, because these are her policies as much as they were his. They were the A-team, they told us. It just, and everyone knows it, We had Boris the incompetent clown, we then got Liz and the remake of Monty Python's Holy Grail. It's been a disaster for the complete whole of the country. It's hard to think of a time in history when so much chaos was caused almost intentionally, as if it was planned chaos. It wasn't like something that happened by accident. This was the policies that they believe in, and they probably still believe in them. They've been forced by the city and the investors and the whole country and her own MPs. I mean, we all know she was only elected by a very small number of Tory members who live in cloud cuckoo land at best of times. They have no essence of the reality of the world that the rest of us live in. Most of them are very wealthy people living in very quiet little villages, and they've got nothing to complain about. They've had a good life. They've probably got money in hidden accounts, etc. But these are the people that Liz Truss is playing to, and this is why the whole country's in disaster, literally. The economy is in chaos, the pound at its lowest level, the NHS is in crisis, Brexit's still not done, farming's in crisis, struggling to get the resources and the workers it needs, fishing in crisis, the fishing industry's basically finished thanks to Brexit. We've got fracking coming back, more fossil fuels. It's not just Kwarteng that should go, the fucking lot need to go. And especially Liz Truss, she needs to go. They've all got to go. And they've got to go today. I mean, I don't know, there's supposed to be a press conference later on today. God knows what's going to be said at that. But in my view, what she should be doing is coming up to the cameras and saying she resigns and the government's resigning and we're going to have a general election. And end this whole shit show. And, one thing I've got to say, when all these people said what would happen if we ever had a Jeremy Corbyn government, all this that's happened under their watch, the disgraceful way he was treated and slurred and abused with the help of a complicit media, and this is what we've got to show. So I'm saying to everybody out there, everybody that voted for these Tories and everybody that slated Jeremy Corbyn, we wouldn't have had this fucking lot. In any situation, we'd probably been in a much better place now. Very much so. So I rest my case. I can't glory in it because it's the country's in the shit, and that means people are in the shit. People's lives are in shit. They're worried and stressed about the energy crisis. They're worried and stressed about their jobs. But remember, everybody, this is what the Tories do. They make out that they're supposed to be the best people when it comes to the economy. They're the responsible party. Well, they've really shown you what they're really all about. So, when that general election comes, make sure you all put your cross in anything other than a Conservative box. Even if you go and spoil your ballot paper because you've got no faith in any of the parties above, and I can understand people that might go that way, but just write on your ballot paper, I have no faith in any of the above. that's still democracy, because then the people are going to get the message. If people did that en masse, maybe all the parties would get it into ear about how the people feel. The people are fed up. They've had enough of all this shit show. So come on, everybody. So solidarity with the people. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel. Remember, it doesn't cost anything. And please do some likes and shares. And, you know, let's have some feedback as well. So take care, everybody. Hopefully I'll soon be over this COVID as well. So thank you. Bye, everyone.